and Nautilus being the one that face checks. You do have a Pantheon to do it alongside, at least out of the Shield of Ages. Morgana, the Morgana mid, Vitality, likely mid, a difficult tank to work your way through, especially since we've already talked about the damage profile from Vitality. It doesn't have a huge amount of consistent DPS. I guess the Rumble with the Flame Spitter, and if it's a non-hit Varus, you can slowly work your way through that side.
I think it's also just having someone that can face check alongside the Alistar, because I don't want to walk into anything on Vitality if I'm going in there blind. So
that top lane matchup, one that we did want to focus on a little bit, is Targamas caught out here. Does have the flash, will have to invest it to get to safety. Burns that summoner.
But at least that you're willing to bring these picks out. Oh.
Hook onto Vladdy.
That's a lot of CC.
Going out. There's a Soul Shackles as well. Vladdy has no recourse to escape. First blood to Vitality. Not sure Linces was even needed. It's the longest CC in the game. Morgana Dark Binding, I'm pretty sure.
I'm ready for those memes to come back where it's like, I got hit by a Dark
Fletch is going for this. Kalist does have the flash and has the cleanse. Chain of Crushing down. There's the cleanse invested and the flash. Two summoners out. Piercing arrow just shy of clipping Kalist's heels.
Linces here might be a bit in trouble though, as Casey just chooses to leave.
Looks for the
beautiful hook from Fleshy.
Black Shield down there as well. The Dark Binding's only going to hit onto Targamas, who doesn't have his flash, remember. Depth Charge out as well, as Fleshy's already hit 6. They're chasing onto the cow. Another Dark Binding for the follow-up. Keeper's Verdict out. Linces will come in. Yike cancels the Keeper's Verdict. Doesn't get the knockback. Karzi's coming in from the side as well. Doesn't have that Chain of Corruption though. So in the end, Yike and Vladdy should just be able to walk away through Vitality. But for the moment, Vitality definitely coming out on top. Kana though! We talked about the solo bolos. And that's exactly what Sion can do, just to avoid all of that CC.
Okay, so you're shifting Kana up towards this top side, so it looks like going to be a big 5v5 as Morgana TP's in as well.
Oh, Weaver's Wall coming out. Fleshy with the Dredgeline, Death Charge, hook, that's Chain of Corruption follow-up. Kalist still has the cleanse. Linces flashes over the Weaver's Wall. Meanwhile, Targamas rooted up in the middle of the play. Fleshy getting chased out by Kalist. He will fall first. The Equalizer ticking on Targamas, and it roasts that beef. Follow-up though from Karzi onto Kana, just trying to CC him down in the end. A 1-for-1, both supports traded.
In front of this Vitality damage means they net the win in the end.
And Chayek was a bit too late with the TPS. It looks like they're still trying to
contest. They're going to go in. They look for the Pantheon immediately. He's not back, locked against the wall, grounded. Riptail looking to reset. It's Chayek that gets it. The smite with 4 HP short. Yike has to flash the wall. Linces and Karzi looking for more, won't find it. But the objective goes over to the Wasp.
The rivalry between Vitality and KC, that a lot of KC fans felt like that was like a betrayal of Linces, that he would go to Vitality. As now Fleshy.
Death Charge onto Yike. Weaver's Wall's going to separate Linces from the team, and now he's on the wrong side of dodge. Does manage to get the damage down, and the follow-up on Targamas is enough. I thought Linces was the one caught out, but in the end, it's Targa just a little too deep.
Even when Linces goes a bit too deep, Morgana just puts the Black Shield on, but Nako here went for probably a bit too much.
Yeah, tried to kill off Yike, equalizer down, he still gets him. Now Nako will fall for it. Kalist gets 360 gold in his pocket. The only player on his team alongside Kana yet to die in this game.
And the nice thing with Phantom Dancer is just a great stat stick, as Kana here is on a ward and Linces is wrapped around.
Yeah, Nako's going to chase him. Linces there as well. Unstoppable Onslaught meets Linces in the face. Stunned up. Now Kana needs to retreat. Does still have the flash and not too much damage yet onto him. He escapes with about a third. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Chayek trying to survive himself has put down the Black Shield already. Targamas dodges away Soul Siphon. There's the flash knockback. And Chayek's on the wrong side of the rift. He'll be taken out. It's a tower exchange for a tower and a kill in favor of KC.
And the TP now from Kana to get in on out of there. That's going to be the Anakan start.
Get themselves those petals. Kana looking for the chase on Nako, flashing for it as well. Definitely the match going wide. TP behind, as you say, as Vladdy joins the fray on his 7-1 Talia. This year has only lost 1 game on it. This game not having as much of a good performance as he'd like, and in the end unable to find anything. As you say, Jack, it is just too late. The Drake secured. Vitality will look for the fight. Targamas immediately jumping onto Nako. He tries to flash the wall, but he can't escape. Equalizer down. Won't do much. Kana keeping the rest of Vitality at bay. Exhausted, rooted, chained, everything, but they just don't have the damage to work their way through here. Unstoppable Onslaught for the follow-up. Good Black Shield there, but the follow-up onto Fleshy with a seismic shove. He hooks back in! Immediately into his death. Linces has to flash away. KC win out the fight. It's going to take a while, especially Blackfire Torch Rylai's. Right? That is not the highest DPS build in the world. As Targamas is going to find a pick here. Weaver's Wall coming in as well as they look for Nako. The equalizer down, but he's locked against the wall. Redemption coming out as well, but it won't be Nako's savior. Targamas takes it with the Redemption, and Baron immediately begun by KC.
Vitality going to have to try and get in here. At least the pool should be doing some good work when it's in this Baron pit. But KC can just turn and burn if they want to.
Yeah, Keeper's Verdict gets knocked out. Yike's going to take a lot of damage from the Baron here. Chain of Corruption's going to hit as well. Seismic shot back onto Fleshy. Soul Siphon only going to hit onto Kana. And Kazi's trying to put the damage down that he can. Piercing arrow through Targamas will be enough. Kana getting chunked out. Lintus on the chase. The hail of arrows not enough. Kana so low, a double in the end. For Kazi, Kalisz tries to turn it around but can't transcend high enough to make the fight go KC's way.
KC are out of position. They don't have the highest smash damage, however, as KC are gonna be able to join.
Yike's a way away though. Maybe they can just sneak it before Yike gets there. Lintus with the black shield surviving through it. Baron secured. Kalisz dashing forward with the Kanmei steps. Lintus will sacrifice himself and almost takes Kalisz down in the process.
They're gonna be able to get tier 2 mid, tier 2 top, as KC are actually looking to try to trade for tier 2 bot.
Hook Weaver's Wall coming out. There's a knockback onto Fleshy. Double death charge, but it's not going to be enough. Fleshy just on the wrong side of the wall. And as you say this, KC pushing for the tier 2 on bot side. Recalls coming out from Vitality. Linsus dead as well between the uprights there from Flesh. And I think maybe he's a little bit glad that that one didn't connect.
I do like the idea from Vitality though, just fish for a binding or a hook or something that can follow up, but here we go.
Corruption, death charge coming out as well. There's the equalizer on top of it. Redemption healing up Yike. Keeper's Verdict will knock back one. Fleshy surviving through it. The Crypt Bloom's going to heal him up alongside that Redemption. Kana's still on that front line, but he's going to be hooked up. Grand Starfall in by Linsus. He was knocked away with the Keeper's Verdict. Yike having to flash out. Kana locked up. He doesn't get the chance to move away. Kalisz flash forward and was met with the anchor of the Nautilus. He still gets the kill. Linsus dives in. Vladdy goes golden, but he's only getting silver this game. Vitality find the fight. Yike looking. Oh my God! The buckler from beyond for KC. Perhaps saving the game for Carmine Corp.
If Vitality are playing these fights correctly. And honestly, I didn't think they had it in them, but Vitality are making it work.
Oh, equalizer down. Chain of Corruption was Kana as well. There's Redemption, but he's already dead before it finds the floor. Kana down into that zombie mode again. Vitality find a pick. And now KC have to fight 4v5 around the Baron pit.
And how do you try and get it back? Access to this. Targamas kind of has to be the one. But if you walk in, we've just seen what happened to a man who has significantly more health than you do than the cow.
And crucially there, Vladdy as well got completely chunked out. So it's nearly a 3v5.
Oh, the turn onto Yike. They'll get him rooted up, and they stun him in the middle of the Keeper's Verdict. He's going to go down. That's the Juggler dead now. But Carmine Corp Vitality living up to their name, giving their fans a breath of hope early on in this series as they will get the Baron. KC going to walk down towards that bottom side trying to find something in the bot side jungle. Not going to find anything. Vitality fighting back.
I like the way Vitality set up though. Lince is pushing in mid, matching that semi-global from Vladdy, so you've always got this quick access to the spot lane if you need it, but KC going mid.
It's going to go on to Linces. Seismic Shove already used. Linces does have his flash and will use it to jump across. Meanwhile on the bot side, Kana's trying to keep that knuckle away. Starfall away by Linces, dies mid-air.
He can never come back down. Forced to bonk heads against them here. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult. They're fishing for some decent poke, though.
Yeah, looking for a bit of poke. Redemption out. Keeper's Verdict knocks Fleshy back, but he came back with a vengeance. The hook was baited, and Yike took the bait. Kana now having to try and escape. Already, Yike and Targamas down. Kana flashing away from the dark binding. The tower will be forfeit. Vitality get 2 and a turret. When you're Nautilus in this position and you're ahead and you can also have the black shield on you at any time, you are going in at every possible moment. Chain of Corruption came out from Kazi. They're looking for the damage onto Vladdy. Another hook hitting only onto Kana, decimating smash out. Equalizer! Enough to snipe off Vladdy. And now KC 2 men down for the next 10 seconds. Vladdy a minute away from respawning.
The soul of Linces came down in that comment to finish off the very low health members of KC and Vitality. They've cracked open the base, doing this constant conga line in and out of these fights and swapping health packs.
As he heals up off the wave, Vitality looking to crack the 3rd inhibitor tower of the game. Naknako, there's Kana charging in. Black Shield once again onto Fleshy. Good knockback with the Keeper's Verdict. Vitality fighting a 4v5, but look at the equalizer damage onto Vladdy. Redemption already haven't come down. Kana's locked up on the front line. Naknako pops the stopwatch, but he might just go pop immediately afterwards. Scrap Shield Redemption not down in time. 1 for 1 so far. The exchange for the top lane is dead. as Kana uses his zombie form to force Vitality a little bit further away. Vladdy still eating a world of hurt here as the dive comes in from Linsert. One cannon minion about to fall. The second stands for a second, but KC still hold on to their bot side base.
But the Dragon is up and available. Vitality are just walking back to try and pick up Soul. KC need to commit without a tank, and Vladdy has to try and get out of base. But look at their Nexus turrets, they're under siege.
Vitality are just trying to buy time as they get
Chain of Corruption onto Targamas immediately. I love that. I love that. Just wait in a bush. A little ambush coming out of that bot lane try. Vitality find the cow, and they're looking to find the Soul alongside it. Yike. He can't get into the pit. Fleshy here acting as a bouncer. There's the Soul to Vitality. Plenty of other tools at their disposal to lock someone down. Naka flashes away a great black shield onto him, avoiding the stun. He escapes, and Yike falls. Kana chasing forward. Decimating Smash not to do too much. Targamas and Kalith eat an arrow through their backs, though, and they're both down to half HP. The inhibitor will fall. Naka with the equalizer. Not the best positioning as all of KC are able to retreat to the fountain. Targamas sprinting out, trying to stop his Nexus towers from falling. Chain of Corruption going between the uprights there, and Targamas and Kalith were able to dodge it. Lince's falling low. The Aegis Assault not enough to keep him alive. And Kalith begins to open up. He's transcended, and he looks for Naka and the Mercurial Scimitar enough to cleanse away the CC. Kazi's going to die to Vladdy. Naku's going to go down to Kalist. Only Fleshy and Shayak left alive. The binding dodged by Targamas. Vitality need to extricate themselves from this situation. Otherwise, KC might just march down mid.
And Shayak finds the binding.
Oh, a great hook into binding. Fleshy, though, now looking for more Soul Shackles coming out. Gonna land the stun. Shayak kills him! Shayak gets the root. Decimating Smackdown. There's the black shield to avoid the knockup. Vladdy comes in, though, and in the end, Kana will secure the kill. An ace for KC, but it costs them so damn much.
And KC...
Lintus is coming for this. Oh, he's not going to get in range. Okay. I saw him standing still. I saw Grand Star fall up. I was like, is he just going to go into the pit? Decides against it. Probably the right choice. Able to walk away from it. Targamas bounds. Chain of Corruption with the follow-up. He's going to use the redemption on himself, but he's already chunked down to about half HP. Another Dark Finding just wide of Kana. Weaver's Wall going to split the team up here, as Naka is not with them. A good Keeper's Verdict. Shayak uses that stopwatch. They're going to get the CC chain onto Kana, but there's no follow-up damage from Kazi. A good hook onto Yike, though, means that it's going to be jungler for jungler exchange. Targamas diving onto that Naka. The rest of Vitality diving in. Lintus first one. Kalith, oh my God, alive! He's put on a spit and roasted. Naka finding the vital kill, as now they die for Vladdy. And I don't think this Talia has a way out of here apart from just running for the hills. Lynx is still chasing. Seismic Shovel get the knockback. There's an Elder Drake available. The TP out from Vladdy. Is it Elder or is it the base for Vitality?
Elder be damned. Vitality don't need it, as they're going to run down mid and end this game.
The Nexus Tower has respawned. That top side one. You'll see them trying to get through that inhibitor in the mid lane. Perhaps their first target. They need the minions to help them out. Vladdy's going to try and cut off this wave. Try and clear it any way he can. As Vitality continue to push in. Chain of Corruption lands. Oh, Vladdy's a goner. He's done for. He buys himself a second, but all he can do is watch as his team is still dead. He is dead, and Vitality go 1-0 up in the series.
The draft was doubted. Vitality was doubted, but that performance left no doubt. What an incredible game from Vitality and start this series.